Hello there, all you Star Wars fans. Welcome aboard the Halcyon, the glamorous Corellian MPO 1400 Starcruiser, also known as the Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser experience over in Orlando, Florida. I will be your host, Obi-Dad Kenobi, and come with us to take a full in-depth tour of the store aboard the ship called the Chandrilla Collection. Look at all the exclusive merchandise that's available to the guests aboard the ship, from lightsabers to jackets to keychains. So if you're going, you can plan your souvenirs ahead of time. If you're a subscriber, thank you guys very much for the support, and if you're new here, please feel free to hit the subscribe and that bell so you don't miss any of our videos. The ship at first glance does seem like a bit overwhelming and that there's a lot to it, but we'll be doing a full ship walkthrough video, so you don't want to miss that. And so here we are in the grand atrium of the ship, which is located on deck 6. And just up here to your right is the Chandrilla Collection store. This is the only store on the Starcruiser. However, there is one secret store as you're leaving the experience that's only open when you're leaving. And there's not nearly as much cool stuff in that store. Just t-shirts, keychains, and maybe a water bottle or two. And a hat in case you forgot. It's kind of like the if you forgot store. If you forgot to pick up for mom or dad or your in-laws or something. This is your I forgot store, lots of pins. You can go there, but this is the good store. The Chandrilla Collection has all the cool stuff that you've probably seen or watched in the reviews. And let's take a look inside here, shall we? All right, so welcome to the Chandrilla Collection store. And I know what you guys are thinking. It's not very big, and I'm going to say that you are right. This store is definitely smaller than everyone's favorite Doc Ondor's Den of Antiquities found in Galaxy's Edge. But let's get started here. All right, we will circle back to the Captain's Jacket for Younglings, but here we have the Security Aide Bail Organa's tunic. Looks like $69.99 for that. There's a really fancy, shiny inside. You feel kind of fancy when you're wearing it. Down below that here, we have the less expensive plastic Chandrilla Starline Lightsaber, which you can personalize with your own favorite button there. You can put Arabesh letter you can place on the hilt. $49.99 for that one. $100 cheaper than the metal one. Sounds really cool. We did a whole review video on that. That'll be down in the description. And the lightsaber training shield. This was a really unexpected and neat souvenir. I'm having a hard time bringing myself to beating it up with a lightsaber, but it's on our to-do list. We have to do it. Down below we have the tunics. We have the lightsaber training tunic, which is a really cool find. It's made really well, and the sleeves are nice and long for any of you with long arms. I like the lightsaber tunic, and this is the formal gray tunic, which has greebly accent on the neck cuff there. Here's the Bail Organa Security Aide jacket, which really goes well with the tunic. It looks really cool. Random character. I heard they exist somewhere in episode 2. I haven't gone back to double check that. $149.99 for the jacket. Really fancy though, really cool cuffs. Look out for a review from Sir James on that. And the mechanic jumpsuit for younglings. Lennon had a lot of fun putting that on. I bet you'll get lots of special attention from Sammy aboard the ship if you had one of those. Hey, look, we have Disneyland Nurse from Instagram who's checking out the metal legacy exclusive lightsaber that can only be purchased on the Galactic Starcruiser. Here's the first one to check it out, and I think she's giving him some instruction to it, but we all kind of gave it a little wave and checked it out and got to test it out first before we definitely purchased one, and that review also is down in the description. And also don't forget, before our trip even started, we purchased tons of merchandise and did a full review on all the exclusive clothing in depth, and there's a whole video down below that in the description as well. We went over the Bail Organa jacket, the women's exclusive clothing, the black dress, the Padme cloak, and took a really close look at these items. So don't forget to check that out if this video interests you. Nice. So here is the hilt case for the Halcyon Legacy Lightsaber, going for $170. I actually kind of regret not picking up one of these lightsaber cases. I just had too many carry-ons, and I didn't want to be surprised with how much it would cost to ship back. Just couldn't do it, but I kind of regret not buying that one. Princess Leia dress doesn't really, I don't think, looks too particularly flattering on the female figure, but it's been available to buy since Galaxy's Edge has opened. But this Padme Amidala cloak, however, is new, which is going for $149.99. Really exquisite pattern and very fine texturing to the outside of that. There's tons, you can see a jewelry case up there, tons of jewelry. And here we're circling back to the captain's jacket for younglings. Now the extra large looks deceivingly like for adults, but it really is only for younglings, trust me. I didn't really think the gloves were anything special. I wouldn't really worry about those. The magic band that is designed and themed to the Galactic Starcruiser, which you can use, I'm sure, throughout all the Disney World parks. The jewelry, however, is very exquisite and unique. The jewelry all having that Chandrilla Starline logo, kind of very, in a classy way, incorporated into their design, so I thought that's pretty interesting. The captain's hat, which you must have to match the captain's jacket, and I'm sure, of course, you would get extra special attention from Captain Kevin if you were wearing that around here. And here we have the Halcyon die-cast model, which does come with a stand. Even though the model that you get to assemble yourself doesn't come with a stand, I still think it's a bit better. We'll get to that in a minute. And here we have the lovely black dress, which comes with that belt and also a removable hood. Pretty interesting. This model here is wearing the Twilight headpiece. They weren't on display. They're obviously for sale, which you can see here on the sign, but they weren't easily to purchase on a shelf. I thought that was kind of strange. Another look at the bracelet and necklace of the Halcyon. Very unique jewelry. You won't find that anywhere else. How much is that price there? $74.99. I did try it on. Didn't think it was really for me because I had this plunging neckline and a zipper that was only like 5 or 6 inches down below. So not really for me, but you would definitely fit in wearing this on the Starcruiser. Somewhere probably around the smuggler area, you know, but just still casual, and maybe something you could even pull off wearing on planet. I did a funny review. I checked this out myself, the face wipes and bubble mask. Delightfully refreshing. Not sure if it's worth $30 or $40 for the package that I got, but still interesting. Chandrilla Starline, very nice shirt here. $39.99 for that. And here we have the layered art of the 3 destinations from the cruise: Coruscant, Bespin, and Batuu, which I almost didn't even know which planets that we had actually visited. And here we have all the mugs and fine drinking glasses that you can bring home. Those thin-necked glasses are just begging to be tipped over, but they are weighted a bit to try to keep you from spilling all of your drink on the floor. This is a set of 4 nice coasters with a keychain and what looks like a bottle plug there for your wine. Gaia artwork and a Halcyon journal in case you're a journaler and you're old-fashioned, you still write with pens. I did pick up one of these cool desk pens for my desk. Fancy, but I use it. I'm determined to use it. I didn't get the journal. Hey, let's take a close look at the Gaia artwork. I know Disneyland Nurse picked up one of those, and Gaia was not signing the artwork, she was using a stamp, but I'm sure it still looks pretty cool. I should ask for a picture from Scott of what his artwork looks like. The journal is $34.95. Totally promote journaling though. Great activity. Look at this tank top. Looks like it belongs in some kind of a Disney resort in Las Vegas or something. You know, sun's out, guns out this summer. And the mug, I don't know, something about the handle on this $22.95 mug that just tells me like, man, that thing's gonna snap and you're gonna drop that on your toe. I hope not. And the thin-necked wine glass, $24.99 each. Very nicely displayed. More bottle plugs than you can shake a stick at, of course, with the classic Halcyon logo here. And that was some kind of like a fine marble or stone that was used for the bottle plug there. And I think this is just a straight up paperweight. Didn't know they still sell these things. But in case you live someplace windy in your office and there's a wind blowing, you'll need a paperweight. red Starcruiser jacket, $49.95. Looks like it's an adult, comes in adult sizes. That's actually reasonably priced, I think, all things considered. I don't want to miss any of the jewelry, so we're taking a look at all the jewelry cases and displays. Some similar pieces here. I actually think the bracelets are pretty unique and artistic, and something you might even be able to, you could probably get away with wearing out with your friends, your girlfriends, and they wouldn't even know. Here's some of the pins that we have here. I think I picked the best ones, if I do say so myself. Wasn't a fan of the orange and the orange lanyards. Have a couple of droid pins there. This is what that red sweatshirt looks like on. I like it. Pretty cool. And that other red sweatshirt had like a diagonal zipper, something a little different. Mix up your wardrobe. All our hoodies have vertical zippers. That's boring. We have this little Starcruiser ornament, if that's, something you like to pick up on your vacations. And these are actually some patches you could put on your bags or jackets. That's the Halcyon themed magic band. And you gotta have a t-shirt, gotta have a few shirts from your trip. $39.99. Maybe one shirt will do it. And this is a nice backpack. I didn't take a look inside the backpack. I wonder if there's a spot for your laptop. I just kind of were taking a peek at the zippers. Seems well made. A little bit of a different design, but should probably blend in to school or the JC, wherever you're going to be going to get educated in the fall. Again, not for me. I didn't pick up this item, $54.99. I don't really have a lot of orange as a part of my wardrobe or my bags and stuff. Here we have a neat Halcyon hat that looks like a patch. It's not metal or anything. Has kind of a workout jogger's design to it. $34.99 for that one. That's kind of a cool t-shirt, just an accent of orange. I can do an accent. $24.99, reasonably priced, I think. That's an average t-shirt price. And here we're starting to get to, this is really neat, the model of the Halcyon ship. Look at that, it's only a few pieces. It's not 100, it's only like 8. Landon put it together in 2.9 seconds, and it has light and sound effects. So I think it's really the best, coolest youngling souvenir you can pick up. That he'll fly that thing around the house. He's had all kinds of adventures. And one of the 3 limited items in the store is this droid. Exclusive to the Galactic Starcruiser, has the really unique eye and the little side window that lights up. This is the same style and size droid of the droids you can put together yourself at the Droid Depot down in Galaxy's Edge. There's something I love about this droid and something I do not like, and I think I'll save that for I'll save those details for the review. I want to do a review just on the droid. I haven't done a droid review before, so it should be fun. Make sure to find that video when that comes out. Wanted to pick up the die-cast model. I wanted to have all 3 sizes and kind of compare them, but somehow that got away from me. When it was time to pick up all my items, I missed that one. Sabacc! If any of you guys will play Sabacc with me, leave a comment down below. I did pick up this kit. I almost want to do a review just alone on that set. Really neat. And the game is played different than Galaxy's Edge. I'll have you know that. Plastic wind-up toy. If you're a collector or if that's your thing, they have one of those there too. Yeah, that Sabacc set comes with 2 classy, really shiny metal dice. Yeah, the cards are like this flexible, shiny, kind of have a classy feel, not like regular playing cards or anything like that. Oh yeah, and this is what I picked up for myself, for my desk. The Halcyon Starcruiser model. This bad boy was $200. No sounds, but lights up the back engine thrusters, the bridge up front, and all the cabin windows on the side. Look at that little SK620, the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch size. Tons of keychains to choose from. Seems like an impractical keychain. Like that thing's is only being held on by a little bitty pin, and it's like super long. That's just begging. It's not going to last you even a week if you even use your keys a little bit, But hey, the metal one might stand up the test of time, but keys are always banging and scratching each other up. They're so nice. I wouldn't want to even have my keys beat them up. There were 3 glass cases surrounding the center of the store, and I think we caught a glimpse of all that, but there's a couple of earrings. I don't know if we picked up footage on that. 2 sets of earrings to choose from. I don't think you can buy the big rock, but who knows? Some classy necklaces, very different. I think that one up top you can pick up at Dock Ondor's. And that bracelet is actually the same bracelet that Leia Organa wears when she's like pulling herself using the Force back to the ship. She's out in space. And the Halcyon Legacy Lightsaber. Those pins that you can put are metal that are in Arabesh, and you can put the letter of your name, you know, your significant other. And that's about everything in the store. And the two headpieces, again, aren't like super well displayed. The Twi'lek headpiece and also the Togruta, like Ahsoka Tano headpieces, but those are definitely for sale, which were also in our big epic haul of stuff that we brought back. That video will be down in the description. And that concludes the whole store, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Let me know down in the comments which of those items was your favorite. Do you think any of those items were too outrageously priced? Were they pretty evenly priced? Hey, thank you guys so much for joining me. Be safe out there and make sure to have an awesome Star Wars day.